Aloha from Maui. If you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe. So I'm wondering if you have the experience of negative dynamics that keep playing themselves out in your life over and over again. You always attract the bad boy. You always attract the person that you date that withholds from you. You always attract the friend that doesn't care about your needs but expects you to meet theirs. You always find yourself in work dynamics where you are expected to overwork or be underpaid or be disapproved of. So those dynamics that keep presenting themselves, there's something to that, and it's not just bad luck, but it can feel like a curse because it keeps happening. So when those dynamics keep recurring, keep presenting themselves, your fingerprints are on that. Your fingerprints are on that because you are in a repetition compulsion. A repetition compulsion. So here's what that is. So when we have an initial wound, the person who is supposed to love me, who doesn't love me back for whatever reason, or who neglects me, or who abuses me, or who indifferences me, or a wound of a dangerous situation that I'm in, or some sort of violence, or some sort of compromised sexual experience. Those initial wounds. What's going on is that the psyche is not resolved about those things. The psyche is still trying to get to the other side of being in that dynamic and having it work out. And so, the psyche is unconsciously, because this is an unconscious process, but it's not unconscious now, but the psyche is unconsciously seeking out similar dynamics and similar people to the original wound, to the original scene of the crime. So the compulsion to repeat a similar dynamic, but this time it'll be different. This time I'm in charge. This time I'll get mine. This time they'll be nice to me. This time they'll turn toward me. This time the bad boy will change and love me back. This time the withholding person or boss will finally green light me and legitimize me. This time it'll be different. That's the repetition compulsion. That's where we go back into a similar dynamic. But here's the deal. Going into a similar dynamic where harm was perpetuated on you puts you in a similar dynamic where harm was perpetuated on you. Which means that a repetition compulsion brings you back to the very thing that will hurt you again, that will re-traumatize you, that will even fortify your confusion about this thing. So you have to build a kind of discernment around the people, places, and things that you invite into your life. And if they smell anything like the initial wound or the initial wounder, or the initial person that in some way perpetuated this onto you, you do not move toward them. There is nothing to resolve. There is nothing to find out. There is nothing to work out. You are to run. You are to run in the opposite direction. And if you can recognize that moving toward that thing, trying to work something out within a dangerous situation is just the way in which you are re-traumatizing yourself. You can wake up to why these compulsions keep presenting themselves. Also, repetition compulsions have an energetic component to them. What do I mean by that? Because the outer world, whatever we attract in the outer world, is a reflection of our inner world. And our inner world holds this wound that it's trying to resolve. And thinks that it can resolve it by going into similar dynamics. We are sending out an antenna, energetically attracting in the people, places, and things that are indeed a kind of replica of those original dynamics where the core wound began. And so you don't want to do that. So when anything seems like it's even close to what you experienced in the past that hurt, that feels like it's unjust, like it feels like mistreatment or whatever, you do not move toward it. You run away from it. And that's how you resolve this thing in you. You were never supposed to be there to begin with. It was never yours to begin with. That treatment was never fair. It was never something that you were supposed to metabolize. It's something that wasn't supposed to happen, not something that you have to work through again. It's not yours. So be really careful with this, and be really careful with the idea of going toward similar dynamics and expecting some sort of other result than a re-traumatization or a re-hurting of yourself. You don't need to do that. I hope this helps. It's very hot out here. Aloha.